Hey guys, the Super Bowl's coming up and New York is hosting it, so I thought it'd be fun to make some delicious football-inspired treats. Here's a football cookie, and I made some New York-themed helmets. But remember, you can do your favorite team and customize it however you want. I'm Elisa Strauss, and we're mixing it up in the kitchen today. So here's how we make our easy football cookies. What I did is I went online and found under coloring pages footballs. And so that's nice because it gives you a nice, easy shape to trace. Then I copied my design onto just a piece of thin cardboard, and I used this template to cut out my cookie dough, and now I'm going to cut out the rolled fondant. The first thing I'm going to do to give the impression of a football is use it's really called a Goosebumps mat, but it's perfect for a football. I normally use it for handbags and fashion accessories, even the skin of an orange, but it gives the perfect texture of the football. So I'm just gonna lay it on top of my fondant, and you could use your hand, you could use a rolling pin to get it on, or even a fondant smoother. And you just wanna emboss it right onto the fondant, and you can already start to see it has that look of a real football skin. Now I'm going to go back and use my template and cut out the shape of the football. So I'll grab my cookie, and just with some water I can attach the fondant. So I just lay the fondant onto the cookie, and I've used the same exact shape as the cookie template, so it should go right to the edge. Now we want to add our stitching. So I'm going to stitch up and across the football and down below. Then I want to make a fun design that's going to be the border of the laces. So I just take a few stitches in the shape of a triangle, and then I go in and out and in and out. So now I'm going to just make some strips of white gum paste that are going to make up all the little details of the football. So now I'm just going to take a shortened strip and just lay it right on. And now I'm going to put the laces on. And you can use this for a sports party, or even if you're doing something like a Nerf football. You don't have to make the generic brown football. You could have lots of fun. I smell the chocolate coming from the cookie. It's like a mix of butter and chocolate. It's almost like a chocolate croissant. So there you have our little football cookie. Ta-da! On to our football helmet cookies. So here, for these cookies, I just used some pre-dyed fondant. So some green, some blue, and whatever your favorite sports team is, you use that fondant. I thought it'd be fun to show you a different helmet that's painted in luster dust. So I figured the New Orleans Saints. So I thought it'd be fun. And so just like the football, I went on to the coloring pages online for football helmets. So I have a generic helmet, and that's what I used to create a template for my cookie. Then I started cutting away to make the shape of the helmet. So I'll show you what I mean. Here's the chocolate fondant again, already rolled out. This time we don't have to emboss it. I put my template right over it, and I like to use the scalpel. And then it had this little detail of almost like where the ears go. So I'll emboss it just using the template, and then again I'll take it away. So to paint our helmet, I'm just using some gold luster dust mixed with lemon extract. So I'll just go right on. Look how beautiful a color it is. The reason I paint the fondant before going on the cookie is because I want to make sure to get the sides as well. So I don't want to create a mess. Then after I'm done painting the cookie, sometimes it looks a little streaky. So I'll dip my brush into just plain gold without any of the lemon extract and almost like burnish it. I spread it in circles, and that takes away all of the little streaks. All right, and now we're going to do the logo. So for the New York Giants and the New York Jets, I used what we call Tappets, and they're fun. They can just create perfect lettering. Uppercase, lowercase, they could do numbers. But for the Saints, I went ahead and cut out the fleur-de-lis, which is usually on the side of their helmets. And what I have rolled out here is just some black and white gum paste, super, super thin. And I just go around it. So first I go around it in the black, and then I'm going to go around it in the white. And I'm sure there's a fleur-de-lis cutter out there somewhere. I just happen not to have it today. All right, so we have our logo, and I'm going to just stick it onto the top left of my helmet. So now we're gonna make the grill. To make the grill of the helmet, what I have is some black pre-dyed fondant and my favorite extruder. Put it right in there. And out comes a perfect log of, or I should say, a tube of black fondant, all the same size. And the first piece, I just want to go around the edge of where the face would be. And you can pipe this design in royal icing, but it's really never gonna give you the same look as a real grill. And remember, you can have fun with these cookies. You could put in polka dots or stripes, you could put in a lion, any logo, any mascot. All right, so we finished our football and our helmet cookie, so you're all set for your next Super Bowl party or any sports event. Remember, all the tools and equipment we used are listed down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any episode. I'm Elisa Strauss, and we're mixing it up in the kitchen today.